It's been a little difficult. I mean, not playing and all, but I have a great support, from my teammates, coaches, and everything, and family. So they made it a lot easier for me.
When you were told you had to have neck surgery, what went through your mind? I mean, was it the thought that perhaps your football career was over at that point? Did that
Oh yeah.
scare thought go through your mind?
Yeah, I mean, just not knowing really what's going to happen afterwards and how the procedure's going to go. So that was definitely a worry in my mind. But the doctor told me that it wasn't anything like a career-ending injury, so I shouldn't have really anything to worry about. And when he told me that, that just took a big weight off my shoulders and let me know I could be able to come back. So.
Skai, at any point in this last year did you think, I'm going to give up my senior, whatever college eligibility I have left, and just start preparing for the draft now?
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely, a thought that crossed
Yeah.
my mind for sure. But, like I said, after, the long talks with my support system from coaches, family, and all that, we all decided, it's the best decision for me to come back and just finish what I started here and make myself, kind of known again, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
definitely.
When do you feel like that final decision was made?
I would say it really went to probably around the Clemson game. So yeah. I mean, it was definitely throughout the whole year, definitely going back and forth and thinking about what I wanted to do. But yeah, so it was about by that time, Clemson game.
Are you back in football shape, or you feel like you kind of got your sea legs back under you yet, or is that a longer process?
Yeah, I mean, first week, it was a little difficult, just getting back in there and getting in football shape because there's nothing really that can prepare you for it. But now I feel like I'm getting back into it. Got my legs back right, my wind back up, so I think I'm adjusting pretty good.
What's your weight like compared to when you were the last time you played?
Well, yesterday I weighed 223, so I mean it's pretty much about the same. But I feel a lot stronger. Like my weight room numbers have gone up a lot. Yeah, so I definitely feel a lot stronger with the weight I have. So.
How much of the new system were you able to pick up just in meetings and watching versus how much you'll still have to do it now that you're on the field?
Yeah, I picked up a little bit, watching it from last year and in the meeting rooms and stuff, but definitely getting out there and running reps is definitely better for me to learn, and it's a lot easier for me to learn doing that. So right now I'm picking up on the scheme pretty well.
Skai, how big of an influence was Coach Muschamp in your decisions to stay here?
It was really more so of a family decision. So it was really just between my mom, my grandfather, and stuff like that. Those type of people.
When you heard a whole year, was that a surprise? I mean, how difficult was that to digest?
Yeah, it was very difficult. I mean, because you're coming back off your junior season and you're about to be a senior, you're about to finish, so all that's on your mind is I'm about to finish this last season, all that stuff, and then you hear that. So it was pretty difficult to hear, and but like I said, when the doctor told me that wasn't a career-ending injury, that was something that made it a lot easier to take. So I just had to be patient and not rush it. So.
Do you know how the injury occurred or when it happened?
No, not really. They said that it might have been something that I was possibly even playing with my junior year, and just didn't really even know it. So. That was something that, so.
Coach said there was it was tough at times having to sit out the whole season. I mean, emotionally, were there times where it was hard for you?
Yeah, no, it was real hard. Just not being on the sideline, not playing, and just watching everybody run around, make plays and stuff, and not really being out there with the team. So. But I mean, like I said, the sports system I had, made it a lot easier. So, but it was very difficult. I can't even lie.
Had the health issue not come up, would you have left early?
Well, actually, the health issue came up while I was here. Right. So I made the decision to come back while I was healthy.
Okay.
So, so the whole injury wasn't really a true factor in it at all. So that didn't really play a factor in my decision.
Skai, what kind of leadership role are you taking on this team? You're a senior, but you're stepping into a new system and stuff. I mean, what do you see your responsibilities as?
Oh, I mean, I'm stepping in, the same way that I was when I was healthy playing, where I left off at. Just going out there, trying to lead by example, motivate guys and just make as many plays as possible. So, nothing's really changed from that standpoint.
What do you think about this unit so far? What have you seen? What are the strengths, and what do you guys need to work on?
There's a lot of young guys who really run around and got a lot of speed. So I see that. The main thing we really need to work on is just, as a whole, as a linebacker group, learning the scheme and, getting really, really comfortable with it and knowing where our help is at and all that stuff. So just really getting more comfortable with the scheme.
How is the scheme different from the one with Coach Ward and when you last played?
Yeah, well, with Hoke, we ran really like with Hoke we ran really like a cover two type deal, and in this scheme it's based off the offenses like a lineman what they come out in, and we just adjust and really make checks off their formations and stuff like that. So we really are thinking on the run kind of out there and making checks based off what they give us. So it's a little different.